Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, let's take a look at the headlines. Tura MP Saleng Sangma backs MPCC Chief Vincent Pala amid demands for his removal, announces Congress to go solo in GHADC polls. 783 recruits inducted at Assam Regimental Centre urges recruits to uphold duty, discipline, sacrifice and patriotism. Meghalaya SSA teachers to get revised pay from January 2026, new pay structure to be announced before Christmas. And Ahmedabad to host Centenary Commonwealth Games 2030 after India's bid wins approval. The news in detail, and first the local news. Tura MP Saleng Sangma has defended MPCC Chief Vincent Pala amid demands for his removal, saying Congress decline cannot be pinned on one person. He questioned critics who lost their own seats and announced that Congress will contest the GHADC elections alone. Sangma also warned that Meghalaya's culture is under threat, alleging moves to impose the Panchayati Raj system in the state.
Cannot blame one man for the entire party. You cannot. If somebody has lost in his own constituency, you cannot blame somebody. Why you put a finger at someone when you yourself cannot lead your own team? Why you yourself cannot lead your own constituency? So you cannot do that. Definitely, as per your questions, definitely Congress will be going solo in this coming election, and then we will definitely be highlighting all the issues as I have told you already, because right now our culture is at the brink of the collapse. You see, right now in some of the district they have already allowed this panchayat system to run. Now how can there can be two government, autonomous and the panchayat? Okay, it can't be. Panchayat has a different article, and then Sikh has a different article. They cannot coexist in one area.
The Assam Regimental Centre in Shillong yesterday inducted 783 recruits, including 320 Agniveers and 463 Territorial Army personnel at a passing out parade. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma reviewed the parade along with GOC 101 area Lieutenant General Mohit Wadawa and lauded the Northeast's long tradition of service to the Indian Army, urging the recruits to uphold the values of duty, discipline, sacrifice and patriotism. Over 3,500 family members attended and were honored with the Gaurav Padak. The recruits will now join Assam Regiment, Arunachal Scouts and TA units nationwide.
A testament to the remarkable spirit and commitment shown by all present today. All of you will soon join your respective battalions. The life ahead of you is full of challenges. You will perform duty in extreme weather conditions, on high mountains and in remote border areas. Whenever necessary, you will also assist the civil administration.
Thì penelenggapan joinnya kan ni nadu pengadang red dan hingga jadi temu ba kaim juga mo banga kuat ban long Indian Army. Thì kata he kalau biang hi namar ba yang i kun semla mo thì ka tadi danom day bangi yo permanent ru at least ladangin one apply kam ha state jong adi kum tur ni don jingermen mo dikatai an markum ki khasi jongi kisuya imagadi drop ki imagadi kiate kam ha mo langi ngin persyang kini ki kam Indian Army kum kini tengin yo sibun ki jingmuntoy in yo ru ya ladi kalong self discipline ni ladi yo ru ki jingmuntoy ladi bangi kumno bangin burom ya kapor bangin burom ya kariam kabej ya kabam kadi kayat kayeng kitahi.
The Meghalaya Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan Schools Association confirmed that SSA teachers will start receiving revised salaries from January 2026. The update follows a meeting with Education Minister Lakshman Rimbui, with government records currently being updated. MSSASA also requested clarity on the Supreme Court's TET directive and urged relaxation of the upper age limit for existing teachers, ensuring the 2024 notification does not disadvantage those near the age gap.
On 11 December 2024, the government have issued one office memorandum that they have relaxed or enhanced the age relaxation for SSA teachers so that they can apply to government LP and LP school from 37 to 45 years. Number 3, we have discussed regarding the conduct of TET. As you all are aware, the Honorable Supreme Court of India on 1st September this year, they have passed one order or a judgment that all in-service teachers, irrespective of the level of service, have to clear the TET exam within a time period of 2 years. That means by anyhow, within 1st September 2027. So regarding this issue, the Honorable Education Minister informed the association that the Education Department have prepared the entire process how to conduct this step.
The Directorate of Educational Research and Training has launched a 6-month certificate course at its Lightumkra campus for untrained teachers from pre-primary to class 2. Education Minister Lakshman Rimbui called for urgent upskilling after TET was made compulsory. The minister also flagged curriculum reforms, modern teaching methods and plans to introduce AI from class 3 onwards.
We welcome you, sir, here and launching this 6-month year that we launched this program.
What is needed? It is needed that DRT, as I said, that it plays a very important role. Now we need that to work in a mission mode. We need to work in a mission mode because this course is long overdue, but it is better late than never. Yesterday, I'm very thankful to the Honorable Cabinet of Meghalaya, Government of Meghalaya, that we have passed we have decided to establish the Meghalaya Teachers Training Academy. This will be working in collaboration with DRT, and as I said before, that DRT will have to play a very important role. They are playing, but they have to play more proactive in the days to come.
The Jaintia Students' Union visited Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya in Rambai following reports of a food poisoning outbreak affecting several students. The union found unhygienic conditions in the school mess, improper food handling and numerous health discrepancies. JSU urged the principal to fix the issues within 15 days and submitted formal complaints to the DMHO, Food Safety Officer and school authorities. They also reviewed students' health at the Rambai PHC and filed complaints with authorities. They also raised concerns over the incomplete new campus construction, warning that further action will be taken if safety and hygiene issues are not addressed.
Since November 22nd, we have received distressing reports that parents and community leaders that a mass outbreak of illness is sweeping through the school and students are falling prey to this severe illness. We have noticed that the school does not follow the protocols of cooking the meals for the students, and also we have urged the principal to rectify this mistake, and we have given him an ultimatum within 15 days. And also, we have inspected not just the school campus, we have even inspected the nearby PHC, that is PHC Rimbai. And in the PHC Rimbai, we have met with the medical and health officer, and he has informed us that there is a suspected case of food poisoning going on at JNB Rimbai.
The examination of witness Vipin Raghuvanshi continued today in the high-profile murder case of Indore-based businessman Raja Raghuvanshi at a Shillong court, but could not be concluded. Special Public Prosecutor K.C. Gautam said the case has around 90 listed witnesses, though not all may be examined. The hearing will resume tomorrow. Charges have been framed against 5 accused, including the victim's wife, Sonam Raghuvanshi, and 4 alleged accomplices. All have been pleaded not guilty.
Today was continuation of the examination in chief. It could not be completed today, so it will be done tomorrow. The Vipin was examined, then the examination could not be concluded today. Examination in chief could not be concluded, so we will be continuing with the examination in chief tomorrow. I am hopeful by tomorrow I will be able to complete the examination in chief. Then thereafter the cross examination will start. No. The cross examination is yet to start. They were present to VC, not to VC. They were present to VC. See, I cannot tell you exactly how long it will go on, but it all depends how the case progresses. We may not need to examine the entire 90 witnesses.
The Nutrition and Dietetics Association of Meghalaya, NDAM, was inaugurated at Nehu, uniting nutritionists, dietitians and health experts to improve public health. Speaking to DD News Meghalaya, Vice President Grace Dalene Shela Pasa highlighted concerns over malnutrition, especially among ICU patients, cancer patients and children, and said the association will work closely with the Meghalaya government on initiatives like Poshan Abhiyan.
We start having almost every 3 months all these CNE programs. Then we come up together as it's like few of our members who are concerned about the nutritional status of the scenario in Meghalaya, even not only about in community but also in hospitals, where we have a huge number of percentage of malnutrition among ICU patient, intensive care, critically ill patient, as well as even cancer patient also. So with this, we come together like to strive for excellence as an organization to through research, and also we update ourselves through awareness programs in base of community through awareness programs. So this is how we come about.
The Meghalaya State Rural Livelihood Society distributed 5 vehicles, including 2 Bolero pickups and 3 Celerios, to cluster-level federations, CLFs, under the Ajivika Gramin Express Yojana to support agricultural and livelihood activities in remote areas. Speaking at the event, Cabinet Minister Mithorius Dakhar emphasized the importance of CLFs, SHGs and local societies in driving development and urged public cooperation to ensure assistance reaches the underprivileged in the state's difficult to access regions.
Government jong ka India, but government jong ka Meghalaya. Yamanta hi kampai mat share ki CLF, pani kampai mat share ki SSG, pani kampai mat share ki neki cooperative society paper ba kinla ban longkum kita kisalentem ki ban pentulun ya ki kaum penroy nam ta ke chela ka chokari barawai ke masuk men ba also don ba bagi EAP ba kyo ini kijiman to ina mata sini bagi launch ini kali bagi ayah ini kali ngaso kon am ba kamne ta bagi ayah kali resi benta kali ka benta kalomba bagi iya ka roi tepat ha kini ki dong ki khai ki dong ki khai ki chung pada kata kala balong kali ka ching tresi tom ko joki SSG joki CLF pada ke juga por kali ka ching tresi tom jong kini ki jong kini ka jong ko blok ka chung ai ju yang ka ching ro ka blok ka chung bala ban tresi tom ren ka doki.
The District Disaster Management Authority DDMA East Giant Hills District yesterday conducted a training program for the block incident response team at Lelat village under Saipung CNRD block. Officials stress accurate information sharing and warned against spreading fake news during emergencies. Speaking to DD News Meghalaya, District Disaster Management Officer Donna Lorraine Kharkongor said the program aims to prepare villagers, SSGs and block officials to handle natural calamities and emergencies before outside help arrives.
Open bandage, full mention on day one is the jaw bandage.
Ka purpose jong kani ka program ka bangila nong menta kasni ka long bangin ai jing hikai ya kinong shnong halor ke ai ka bar ki deben le kumno kin le habaja kum kanu ka disaster la de kanu ka jingja ka balong unforeseen ka bala banwan ra ka jingyap ka jing saw la ne ka bala ban penthut ya ka yat bet ya ti jong ka shnong ka thao te hangem ta ka singing ila I training ya ki block officials ya ki self help group ki long kami jong ka shnong ka village disaster management committee jong ki san shnong ila club lang ila penlong hangne hapo lelat ka bahab hapo ka Saipung block.
The two-day National Intellectual Property Yatra, organized by PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry with the Ministry of MSME, kicked off today in Meghalaya to strengthen IP awareness and innovation among MSMEs. Speaking at the program, MSME Joint Director Gaurav Joshi and musician Lou Majau highlighted the importance of GI registrations and IP protection in creative industries. Experts from CSIR, NEIST, SIDBI and Prime Meghalaya conducted sessions on patents, trademarks, GI filing and MSME IP support schemes to equip local entrepreneurs with essential knowledge.
Along with the collaboration of PhD Chamber of Commerce, we are conducting these type of workshops throughout the India to share the importance of intellectual property in our day-to-day business activities. You might be aware, like, it's when the word says like it's an intellectual property, it may be a decisive word that it needs to be a very intellect person to have it. No, it needs to have a creative and a business entrepreneurial to have the intellect property.
The Shillong Law College yesterday observed the 76th Constitution Day on its campus. Advocate Erwin Sutanga delivered a special lecture on the importance of the Constitution in citizens' lives. Principal Dr. Sharif Uddin, Secretary D.B. Gurung and Assistant Professor Celestine Ksu attended the program, along with faculty members, staff and students.
It's common. We do not go to the deep. From 2015, everything we just commemorate that in the eye of law.
More than 100 artisans from across Meghalaya showcased their skills at a special exhibition in Shillong on Wednesday. The event aimed to promote traditional crafts and connect artisans to government support schemes. Here's the report.
All Saints Hall in Shillong turned into a hub of creativity as artisans from across the state took part in the Pradhan Mantri Vishwakarma Scheme exhibition organized by the Ministry of MSME. The exhibition was inaugurated by D.M. Suja, Joint Secretary, Commerce and Industry Department, who spoke about the initial challenges faced while implementing the scheme in Meghalaya, but noted that the initiative is now gaining steady momentum.
The department has faced many challenges in going forward in implementing the scheme. We are grateful to the department that over the years that they have been able to conduct more than 350 awareness programs to enlighten the public, and in particular those existing artisans, because we cannot deny the fact that long time back, before the scheme is coming into place, we do have artisans, especially in rural areas.
Visitors explored a wide range of products from handcrafted jewelry and bamboo items to indigenous textiles, pottery and woodwork, highlighting the rich cultural heritage of the state. Officials said increasing numbers of artisans are registering under the scheme, attending skill training programs and applying for financial support. They, however, admitted that credit linkage remains a challenge, but assured that efforts are underway to resolve banking-related bottlenecks.
We will be noticing that these products, though these are good products, but certainly somewhere we're still lagging when it comes to finishing. So the department is taking note of all these steps, and wherein we will try to handhold each and every artisan to ensure that the products will be more of an exportable products. So we have a lot of schemes under the Ministry of MSME and also from the state. So with these convergence, we will ensure that our artisans benefit the maximum.
For many artisans, the exhibition was more than a display. It was a platform for recognition, opportunity and growth. With growing support and renewed focus, Meghalaya's artisans are now looking beyond local markets towards a national platform.
nang tagbarok niya nile ni gide gibana gi sawul ila ban kila pidum kam kino kibede kina do ki konmen riu na kino ki jingbo internet hayin lane kino ke nar gi jing te ki pada na ta ki chei na ta ki janru kide kiba na ki sawul sudah
sedang ni kini kam na do ajar kandai ban chnai kini ki dia kum kini ki hair clip na ta ki hairpin, kini necklace, pink, earring, keychain, langkah kita ki packaging, cotton kita ki jingwa perda, naduk bangas sedang yang kena kakam, ala register hapok DCIC nombok, dia ngalayuk ki jimantoi, ki ngalayuk ya kalun PMEGP, halus nam arhajar, khatra, bat na kena ka lun ngalalak pentelun ya kakam jengah. Kapangalayok ban hit ikitiar confirmation bangasna ya kini ki tiar ki jonga nangta ngalayok ro ban simbanta keleng ki exhibition habadon kino ki program napo DCIC napo kila pentip bat ngalayok ban simbanta kumhang ni hasilon hadbun ki jaka ngalaju simbanta ban exhibition bandi ya kini ki tiar jim birthday ka jim emba I play Namdan kapor ba let's no see namdan por ubangan kuslai ringkat ban hilok ngatwa ban.
Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
Moving on to the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated Skyroot's Infinity Campus via video call, highlighting India's space sector is fast becoming a major attraction for global investors. He said reforms have enabled over 300 startups to collaborate with the ISRO, boosting youth-led innovation and entrepreneurship. The Prime Minister added that India's space sector is emerging as a major global destination with immense growth opportunities in the coming years.
हमने भारत के स्पेस सेक्टर में ऐतिहासिक रिफॉर्म्स किए। सरकार ने स्पेस सेक्टर को प्राइवेट इनोवेशन के लिए ओपन किया। नई स्पेस पॉलिसी तैयार की गई। हमने स्टार्टअप्स को, इंडस्ट्री को इनोवेशन के साथ जोड़ने का प्रयास किया। हमने इन स्पेस की स्थापना की। अपने स्टार्टअप्स के लिए इसरो की फैसिलिटीज और टेक्नोलॉजी को उपलब्ध कराया। यानी भारत ने बीते 6-7 वर्षों में ही अपने स्पेस सेक्टर को एक ओपन, कोऑपरेटिव और इनोवेशन ड्रिवन इकोसिस्टम में बदल दिया है।
President Draupadi Murmu today praised the Indian Armed Forces for their professionalism, patriotism and adaptability in safeguarding national sovereignty. Speaking at the Chanakya Defence Dialogue 2025 in New Delhi, she highlighted the success of Operation Sindoor as a key moment in India's counter-terror and deterrence strategy. She further noted that beyond security, the defence forces contribute significantly to national development, supporting infrastructure, connectivity, tourism and education in border areas.
The Indian Armed Forces have exemplified professionalism and patriotism in guiding the sovereignty of the India. During every security challenge, whether conventional, counter-insurgency and humanitarian, our forces have displayed remarkable adaptability and reserve. The recent success of Operation Sindoor stands as a defining moment in our counter-terror and deterrence strategy. The world took note not only of India's military capability, but of India's moral clarity to act firmly yet responsibly in the pursuit of peace.
And now for the international news. At least 55 people have been killed in a major fire engulfing public housing apartments in Hong Kong's Tai Po district, and more than 270 are still missing. Officials on Thursday morning said 4 of 7 affected buildings are now under control and firefighting efforts continue. 3 construction company executives have been arrested on suspicion of manslaughter as investigations focus on flammable materials like mesh and plastic sheets that may have fueled the rapid spread of the blaze. And now we bring to you the sports news. Ahmedabad has been officially confirmed as the host city for the Centenary Commonwealth Games in 2030, following approval of India's bid by delegates from 74 Commonwealth nations at the General Assembly in Glasgow. Gujarat's capital will lead the landmark edition of the Games, marking 100 years since the first Commonwealth Games in 1930. The announcement was celebrated with Garba and Dhol performances showcasing India's culture. India will host the Games for the second time after New Delhi in 2010. Now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was recorded at 14 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature 26 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 57%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature 8 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity is 42%. Meanwhile, in Juwai, the minimum temperature was 9 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity is 49%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai says dry weather is most likely. And now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Tura MP Saleng Sangma backs MPCC Chief Vincent Pala amid demands for his removal, announces Congress to go solo in DHADC polls. 783 recruits inducted at Assam Regimental Centre urges recruits to uphold duty, discipline, sacrifice and patriotism. Meghalaya SSA teachers to get revised pay from January 2026, new pay structure to be announced before Christmas. And Ahmedabad to host Centenary Commonwealth Games 2030 after India's bid wins approval. Well, viewers, with that, we have come to the end of the news bulletin. Until we meet again tomorrow at the same time, same channel, thank you for watching and good night.